Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. In this episode, we will be discussing the significant regulatory shift in the European Union for in vitro diagnostic devices, or IVDs. The landscape has been fundamentally altered by the full application of Regulation EU 2017/746, known as the IVDR, which replaced the former In Vitro Diagnostic Directive, or IVDD. The date of application for the IVDR was May 26, 2022, marking the beginning of a new era of stricter requirements for placing IVDs on the European market. The core change introduced by the IVDR is a move to a risk-based classification system. Under the old IVDD, the vast majority of IVDs could self-declare conformity. The IVDR reverses this, with an estimated 80% of all IVDs now requiring intervention from a notified body. Devices are now categorized into 4 risk classes: Class A for low-risk devices, Class B, Class C, and Class D for the highest-risk products. This reclassification means many manufacturers must now engage with a notified body for the first time. The scope of the regulation has also expanded. The definition of an IVD now explicitly includes medical device software, genetic testing services, and companion diagnostics, bringing them under this rigorous regulatory control. Furthermore, the IVDR places a much stronger emphasis on the entire product lifecycle, mandating more detailed technical documentation, greater scrutiny of clinical evidence through performance evaluation reports, and robust post-market surveillance systems. Recognizing the challenges manufacturers and notified bodies face, the European Commission has extended the transitional periods. A key legislative update, Regulation EU 2024/1860, published in July 2024, set new deadlines for legacy devices, those that were compliant with the previous IVDD. For high-risk Class D devices, the new deadline for compliance is December 31, 2027. For Class C devices, the transition period now ends on December 31, 2028. For lower-risk Class B and sterile Class A devices, the final deadline is December 31, 2029. It is crucial to understand that these extensions are not automatic. To benefit from them, manufacturers must ensure their devices remain compliant with the old IVDD and undergo no significant changes in design or intended purpose. Critically, they must have a formal agreement in place with a notified body for conformity assessment of their legacy devices. For new devices that do not have a previous IVDD certificate, and for non-sterile Class A devices, there is no transition period. They have been required to be fully IVDR compliant since May 26, 2022. If you need help navigating the complexities of the IVDR or any other aspect of global market access, please check out Pure Global. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.